Hi there and welcome to We Are the Branley Moore Family with me, Adam Logan, and this is your final word to Wolves 2, Everton 3 at Molineux yesterday. I thought in the first half Everton were very, very good, had plenty of goals, had plenty of shots, and I tell you what, we worked together as a football team to build a football club. MoyesArmy Toffees is back to build a football team. We play from the back, we was attack. This is the school of science, we know what's it back. To build our football team. Basically, MoyesArmy's built a football team. Doesn't it feel like that, eh? Because we technically we have. But I thought that first half was absolutely amazing by Beto, Jack Grealish, Iliman and Jai, everybody in that first half. But this is where I want to come now. I thought the defence were woeful yesterday from Mykolenko, Michael Keane, Jake O'Brien and Tarky. They all looked leggy. And for me in that first half, we should have given that for them to equalise. That was a poor goal. And very, very disappointing by Everton, as we know. But why and if we give that goal away, I don't know. But I thought that really we shouldn't really give that ball away because that was ridiculous. It wasn't like us at all at the back to be all switched off and just leaving the man to run towards us and shoot without closing them down. So I thought yesterday that was Mykolenko's fault and Tarky's. But I thought they had a really poor game at times. But in the second half, Mykolenko booked his ideas up, and I thought that in that second half, he was much, much, much better. But I'll talk about that in a moment when we do the second half of the match. But as I said, I thought every one of them players was superb in that first half yesterday, apart from when we switched off. Other than that, we had a really, really solid performance. Beto, huge credit to him. Jack Grealish again, on about the second half. The goal, we should have got a penalty because there was a handball in their box. And if that was against us, like it Leeds, that would have been a penalty to the opposition. So I thought that's a bit corrupt as well by Michael Oliver. Michael Oliver on the whole was absolute stale. Should have give Wolves players a few yellow cards as well as Everton, but he only gave Everton. But on the whole, I thought that it was a decent game by the Toffees. A really decent game in that first half. But the second half now, we come out of the second half, play much better for about 20 minutes than the first half. That all settled it down. Wolves got really into it, had shots. Everton scored in the 46 minutes of starting Iliman and Jai to make it 1-0, and it was offside. But I don't believe that it was offside, so I think Everton should have won it 4-1 yesterday, 4-0. But we haven't created enough chances all season. And this season we've created already 2 games in, and already we've created chances. Jack Grealish again with assists. He's my man of the match, Jack Grealish. Plenty of assists for Jack Grealish. Kieran Shrewsbury as well. Assist by Grealish, and what a finish that was by Shrewsbury to make the Toffees 3-1 up. Then towards the 70th 3 minutes, Everton's defence crumbled. Then Everton conceded 3-2. Michael Keane and Jake O'Brien's error. So again, Jake O'Brien's not a right back. We know we need a right back desperately. The manager doesn't like Patterson. We know. So let's hope before Monday at 7 o'clock, before then we get a right back in and a midfielder and some defence as well, because I tell you now, it's crumbling without Jared. Whether his injuries are long term, I don't know, but I'll have him. more over the next coming few days about that, but personally I thought we were very leggy in that second half. Much better for about 20 minutes until that settled down. Wolves start to get slowly back into the game, not creating any chances at all until Everton give them chances. And when I say chances, Everton give lots of room in that defence. And that's where we're struggling quite a bit. Let us know in the comments your thoughts on that and who's your man of the match. Mine's Jack Grealish, another 3 assists as well. What a play he is. I hope that we get him for 50 million. And get him. Let's see what Everton manager David Moyes has to say on the Toffees performance yesterday. He was quite happy apart from the defensive mistakes, and you don't blame him, do you? Because at the end of the day, I don't blame him, because it's the players. Let's see what he says.
Wanting to build a team this exciting and entertaining to watch, was that a glimpse of what we can see today?
Look, bits of it. I still would have liked it to be much better. We conceded 2 goals, which I don't think were like us. The type of goals they were a bit easy and not the things we work on and we're quite good at. So I was disappointed with that. A bit disappointed when we were 3-1 up that we didn't go and get the 4th goal, which we had 3 or 4 opportunities. But the answer to your question is, we've come away from home with a really good win. If we can entertain and be really good, great. If we can't, then I just want to win. That's what I want to do.
You said some really complimentary things about Beto in your pre-match press conference yesterday. Just what a top fella he is and his attitude. Was that great turn? I know you've challenged him as well. Was that nice to see him get in the right place at the right time there?
Yeah, and I'm going to change Beto and Barry around. I want to try and keep them fresh. I wanted Barry to get some game time, which he did do, and he done a great job at Brighton. He did an assist in the goals and his link-up play. But I just felt maybe Beto might have been the right one to come here and know a wee bit of the way ground and whatnot, and what it might be like. But I need the 2 of them to be firing. I need the 2 of them to be scoring goals, and we might chop and change them as we see it at different times. But Beto's just got 2 goals now. Got 1 in midweek, got 1 today, and that's what you need to do as a striker. You just need to keep getting the goals, and he starts to get the numbers a lot bigger.
And how pleasing was it to see the impact of 2 of your summer signings today? Jack with 2 assists and Kiernan with that excellent, what proved to be the winner?
Yeah, Kiernan's was a brilliant goal, and it was a lovely pass by Jack down the side. He flicked it over the boy's foot, and he caught it so sweet, Kiernan. I thought Kiernan played very well today. So did many of them, but he done a really good job. So, Jack's beginning to get some assists. He's looking a good player for us, and really pleased to have him at the moment.
And I could go for all the team, but I won't. But just Idrissa and James Garner, who's had a really impressive start to the season. Those 2, the impact.
I thought Idrissa and James were fantastic. We want to keep it fresh. We want them all to be. Good. I think Jimmy's form at the moment is up there with some of the best I've seen around the country at the moment. So let's hope that's recognised.
And just think, you've said about the connection between the team and the fans. When you see the away end like it is, you're going over, it feels like it's growing. It's just great to see it.
No, it's great, and look, all the other supporters who are travelling down, and look, we finished the season. When you think there were away wins last season, we done really well. We've lost at Leeds to a dodgy penalty, in the end, we might have taken something from it. So we want to be really good away from home, because we've got a brilliant travelling away support, and I hope they get more good away days this season.
And a break now, but also a chance to work and get back into when the international break's over.
Yeah, we'll get a few players who probably need a bit more pre-season training. We've got a few players who need a bit more recovery. We've got a few who get some injuries, but it gives us a chance this week to sort of regroup. But it's great to go away knowing that we've picked up 6 points and we're in the 3 games we've played. It's a decent start for us in the league, and we want to keep challenging. We want to be in a high place if we can be, but hey, we'll certainly not get carried away, that's for sure. We've got a lot to do, but I'm pleased that I think we played well enough today, and certainly we're worthy of the win.
Yeah, very, very honest by David Moyes in his post-match reaction to the 3-2 victory over Wolves at Molineux yesterday. But I thought every single one of them players should be really, really proud of themselves, apart from the defence when it crumbled. But Jack Grealish especially should be really, really proud, like us fans. And David Moyes, as he said, Iliman and Jai better again. Credit to him for scoring. Iliman and Jai, he's just Skillerman, isn't he, people? And Jai is just Skillerman and Jai. As I said, what a player, isn't he, guys? What a player Skillman and Jai is. Keeps on scoring and scoring. And also, I thought Charlie Alcaraz put a great performance when he came on as well. But other than that, I'm very, very happy so far what I've seen during his time at Everton. I just hope that we carry on this good performance all season, and hopefully we'll get into Europe. In fact, if we win all our games, then we get into Europe. And I think that we do. Because the way we've started this season so fantastically as well. Let us know in the comments your thoughts and what you think. I'll speak to you soon. Up the toffees. Bye-bye.